You're doing this on purpose.
What?
Yeah.
It's the day that we've all been waiting for. We are going to drive what I think is the worst drift car on the planet that Rudnick originally had me drive because he thought it was the greatest drift car on the planet.
Yeah.
First could also be fifth. So you're rubbing.
I am. Yeah, I know. Just don't do the full lock. There it is.
Oh God.
I told you.
That's not a ping. That's called a misfire, Rudnick. Can you come drive my GCX so you know what it could feel like? Fly in tomorrow. Come drive my GCX. And I will tell you everything to do.
Okay.
Listen, it's not the worst. I would say that it's one of the better ones that I have, believe it or not.
What I hope, fingers crossed, with this car is going to be nice is it's way simpler to make. It's less simple than an E36, but I know these cars really well, and I've had a lot that drive like so I know what to do to fix it.
It was actually funny because we were just at his house. He was like, yeah, I just want to make sure your knuckles weren't backwards. I'm like, well, they were backwards before. Like, he already knew that, like, that's a problem that people do on these cars.
The reason why I know is because I've been through it before.
So you've done it wrong.
I've done everything wrong.
I'm not alone.
No.
Not alone.
We're going to drive this thing and show you how bad it is. That way you can understand the change. Let's go drive it.
Well, we're getting right into it. I like this.
All right, Chris, other than the fact that you clearly rub into your tire and it looks like the tire's backwards, anything else I should know before I drive it?
Yeah, well, listen, first off, the Accelera tires from Tire Streets, they can be forward or backwards. They have an equal amount of grip. I know last time you drove it, it broke up. It still does that, but it's okay because we have Drift HQ here.
Rudnick.
And I'm gonna swipe.
I told you the only thing that I wanted was you to bring the engine in good running condition.
Well, I don't have a Drift HQ connected to my building, sir. So I was like, you know what? Like, they're gonna have R35 coils. I'm gonna purchase those with the Amex.
And
do a
hope
quick
that
swipe.
it fixes your issue
It will.
and it's not a head gasket.
No, I just did the head, you baloney.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
But you didn't change the coil backs.
I don't have any.
Rudnick, can you actually get the bee out of here? I don't want to get stung while I'm driving your car.
it's good for content.
Rudnick, please.
You're not allergic.
Bro, he's loud.
No, keep him in here, dude.
No.
If you get stung while driving and crash it, I'll cry.
I'll be so mad if I get stung. What?
Yeah. Dude, it's just a
Oh, he's
bee.
pissed.
Yeah, because you're smacking him. Why are you using my Hot Wheel? Oh, he's on me now, dude. There's another one.
You might as well drive it how you're going to drive it, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we had to retune it. We didn't do any cold start stuff yet. It was, yo, chill. Don't give me that look. Give it some gas. Adam, stop. Adam, stop it. Give it some gas. You're doing this on purpose. You let me, I'll warm it up for you. Jerk. This guy, he chose vengeance this morning. I hope that bee stings you. Why are you laughing at me?
This is coming out of your phone and it goes up to your ear. You got a sub in the trunk?
Subs.
Hell yeah.
This is a bad song though. Can we at least wait for
Why'd
a
you
good
pick
song?
this?
This is so bad.
Can we drive the car now?
Oh.
Hey, you got the shifter bushings, right?
No, that wasn't on the list.
It was on the list. It was on the list. How did you not? Rudnick! You know what? I'm happy because I don't feel like changing those, so.
Believe it or not, I don't miss gears in this thing, so. You ready for excitement?
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to be somewhat educational in this and not just laugh my ass off. The number one thing when you're driving a JZX 100 that I recommend doing, not only like we did before with getting a feel for the front end and the pad, go to lock and let go of the wheel and see if it returns. If it stays, this is actually not as bad as I thought, but if it stays and folds over, you probably have a reverse Ackerman problem, which is very, very common on these, where basically the wheels are towing in at lock and then they get stuck and they can make you spin out.
So it actually used to do that. That's when the knuckles were on backwards.
There you go. It's a good way to know. Oh, I'm in neutral, but I couldn't tell. All right. Oh, my coffee!
Here, I'll hold it.
It just instantly spilled. Brother, your door panel's not on.
Dang, you sell pants?
Yeah.
That's fire.
Oh, I forgot no handbrake.
Yeah, no, don't use that. We've been over this, Adam.
Did the diff just open up?
It's Torsen.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's meant. Like, I have 4 people, 80 miles per hour. It's fine. It's never done that for me, I swear. I promise.
All right, well, no handbrake and a diff that's opening. Let's just drift it and see what happens.
Oh shit, we're crashing.
Bro, this thing's actually pretty hooked up.
Yeah, I told you!
I didn't say it drives good.
Best drift car.
I didn't say it drives good. I said it's pretty hooked up. Rudnick, it just body rolled more than a golf cart,
You know what?
and grinded the wheel into the lower control arm.
Dude, you were gonna go into the pond without that.
We're gonna crash. It doesn't sound like you're breaking up. It just sounds like we're hitting a safety rev limiter.
No, the safety's at 4K.
Oh, well then your rev limiter is just set really low.
Is that like 79 or something?
All right, let me see if I can make it through the course. Okay,
Not bad.
it drives way better than it did when I drove it before because it's not breaking up.
Yeah.
So you don't need coil packs, but I'll sell them to you happily.
High load and like 3rd and 4th, it starts to break up.
Okay, that's not good. That's a spark. Did you change your spark plugs?
Yes, and gapped.
Weird. I want to see you drive it real quick, but I also don't want you to put me into a tree because that's gonna hurt. I will ride with you, but if you just be careful, like, and don't enter fast. I really don't want to crash into a tree today.
I charged it.
It's not an easy car to drive.
Let me try one more time. I guess you could say it does have a lot of body roll.
You think?
A little.
All right, so 1, your driving in this car impresses me. 2, by the end of the day, I will have this car so it can do a backie, I promise.
Yeah, it starts to fold over.
Well, you know, when the wheels are grinding metal to metal in the front,
They definitely are doing that.
that definitely doesn't help you.
So you think we can only get better from here?
100%.
But you think it drives better than it did?
Yes.
That's cool. That means I've done some good stuff.
Yep. All right, we'll get it right.
Okay.
In the shop we go.
Lift time.
All right, this wasn't part of the plan, but Rudnick had a random spur-of-the-moment thing he had to do where he had to run down to South Florida for a day. And he was so kind to let me do whatever I wanted to his car.
Yeah. What are we doing?
So we got a little surprise for old Ruddy boy
I hate
over here.
Adam's surprises. They're never good. They're never good. He's always trolling you of some sort. Here we go. Let's see.
I think this is a good surprise.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So you remember what your car looked like before, right?
Yeah. Yes, I do. I mean, it's my car. Of course I do. Why are you giggling? That's the evil giggle right there, you know?
All right, Ruddy, look at your car.
Dude, shut up, dude. No way. This isn't even the same car.
It's a JZX 100.
I have a 90. No.
Wait, is it actually?
Yeah, it's a 90.
I thought your car was a JZX 100.
No, it's a 90.
Yeah, this ruins everything.
Wait, but this is obviously a troll. Dang, it's got my favorite wheels, and maybe it is my car.
Look, I probably, like, there's a 30% chance, depending on if you don't wind up in the pond or totaling your car in this video, I may need to use this for the title, so there may be a little clickbait involved. So let's just pretend it's your car.
So it's not my car?
I mean, if you play your cards right.
What do you mean play my car?
I mean, anything can be good for a price.
I love the body kit on this thing. This thing is actually insane. I hate looking at all of Adam's cars because it really shows on how junk my stuff is, dude.
Fun fact, this actually isn't my car. This is the newest giveaway we are doing. LZMFG only. So if you guys want to support the channel, you can head over to LZMFG.com. We have a whole bunch of new merch. I think probably some of my favorite stuff we've ever done, where every $5 you spend gets you entered for a chance to win this thing and $9 grand cash. I think this is the cleanest JZX100 I've seen in the States.
I take it I can't buy merch and win.
You can, but if you win, I'm gonna invalidate it.
Yo, what? Dude.
So I'll like peep this thing though. Bride Vertex seats, brand new R154, baller paint, sick wide body, probably the nicest wheels I've had on a Chaser ever. This car, fun fact, was actually Duarte's personal car. He had it built. It is literally like 10 out of 10 meticulous. Even the engine bay's painted. And it was one of those things where he had a crazy opportunity for another car come up. He was thinking about selling it. I was like, damn, we haven't had the bandwidth to do a giveaway car in a while because we've been so busy with the shop. This is like one of the few cars I've had the chance to buy that I think is up to par with the cars that we've given away in the past, because I don't want to give away something that's like half-assed or something that's not really nice. And this car's immaculate. Yeah, so I'm pretty hyped. We'll have more to come with this thing, but I wanted to announce it because as of right now, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday, the giveaway just dropped, so head over to LZMFG.com, support the channel, and I can keep on helping childs like Rudnick.
Hey. How are you? How you doing?
I wanted to do a Chaser again because everyone was really hyped when we did that red one back in the day. I think this car is even nicer, and one of the cool things about it, it's set up to where if you wanted to drift it, you could, but it's also a beautiful, reliable, comfortable car with ice cold AC, so if you want to just cruise around town with your family and go stunt, it's perfect. You see that? No. Oh! It literally just hopped off his face.
Trying to save your life, dude.
It's your little friend.
It's my little guy. Rodney. I'm gonna name you Rodney. Yeah, he's a little slimy. What's up, Rodney?
All right, now this is the #1 area where people get JZX 100s and 90s wrong. Take a look at this. This is how soft the front of this car is. I should not be able to push it down that easily. Now the problem, and what I'll show you once we get the car in the air, is people put way too soft of spring rates on these cars because they actually need double what you would think. Now these cars have an upper control arm. It's not a McPherson car like a lot of the drift cars that people are used to, and because the shock is mounted on the lower control arm here, the motion ratio is different. So what that means is you actually need a way stiffer spring rate than you would think. It's very similar to an E36, how you need double the spring rate if you're using the spring bucket compared to a true coilover. On these cars, most people mess up and they put like a 10 or 12K on them when they really need 20K or more. Sounds like it's gonna be stiff. I literally run like 20K on street cars and it still feels like a normal car. So when we do that, what that's gonna translate to in your driving, you'll have way better feedback in the front because you won't have that body roll, so all of your inputs will translate a lot quicker to the rear. And if you remember what we learned on the E36, when you have a stiffer front end, you're corner jacking more in the rear, so you have more side bite, more off throttle grip, so it'll just make the car feel a lot better.
So it's gonna be faster and snappier.
It'll be snappier, you'll have more feedback in the front end, and you'll have more side bite.
Sounds good to me. It sounds like what I gotta take apart.
We'll start with having you remove the front shocks. Actually, let's start with a sway bar and make sure we have everything for that.
Okay.
And then we'll
How does the sway bars bolt up to this? Just the bottom coilover?
So your sway bar obviously mounts here. Your end links, we'll have to look at one of the other ones, but it attaches somewhere. I think there's usually a hole for it somewhere. I don't know.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Sounds like I have that.
No, you
Sounds like you're drilling some holes.
Yeah. Sounds like we're doing some modifying.
you did some good stuff.
I'm real proud of the rear, honestly. I think I did quite well. Dude, it took me like 9 hours to weld the subframe. It was a nightmare.
Yeah.
If every single one of these lock nuts is tight, I'm gonna be very impressed.
Well, I paint marked them.
But every car I put on the lift, usually one is loose.
Yeah, see?
I'm impressed.
Thank you.
I'll give it to you.
That means more to me than when he's like, you're a pretty good driver. You know, like that he's impressed about the car. Pretty sick.
Well, the marks and the fact that nothing's loose is what's impressing me. The handbrake is not impressive.
Yeah, I think it's just loose. I never knew you could adjust it there, but
Yeah.
you shouldn't be able to pull like that, yeah?
Yeah, there's just a little bit too much slack. I mean, you should be able to. So we'll go through the whole procedure of how to adjust the handbrakes in these cars. The factory like drum brake, you can actually make really good on them, but you need to know what you're doing to adjust them properly. Otherwise, you'll chase your heels forever. And if your pads are, I have new ones. So
Yeah, they shouldn't. I mean, they're brand new, so Though they were brand new 3 events ago.
If you adjust them wrong, you'll cook them in 3 events.
Okay, so I might need new ones.
I really hope what's going on is what I think is going on right now.
You hope?
I hope.
I'm so pissed right now.
Did you think it came with 2 and it only came with 1?
Why would it come with 1? Why would it come? Is this a real thing? Like, am I just a jerk?
You gotta read the description.
I'm so mad, dude. Why? Shut up, Sean. I don't need this right now.
Is this just a parts store thing?
Yeah, there's no way.
All right, look, we hit 20,000 likes on the last video, so he is gonna get to drive my Chaser in this video. However, that may need to happen sooner than later. That way we can rob parts from it if he can't get what he needs.
That thing's so clean, I don't even want to drive it.
It's not clean. I'm not letting you drive my white one.
Which one?
My yellow one that's been totaled.
Oh, cool. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, you're good. I don't give a f about that thing, dude.
Yeah, that thing. It's worse than this thing. One sway.
No, it's not.
1 end link, dude.
All right, plan of attack. There's nothing special that needs to be done other than you removing the shock so I can show you how to change springs and set preload, get the front sway bar on, and I'm gonna show the nitty gritty of how to properly adjust a drum handbrake, because you can make them work well for drifting, and I'm gonna show you what you gotta do. Part of me wants to remove the rear caliper just to show you what's actually going on in here, but I'll put a photo on the screen. There's essentially 2 pads on the inside, and they can expand or contract depending on where they're set up and if you pull the handbrake or not. So as a regular thing, pretty much every other time that I drive one of these cars with a factory drum brake, you actually go in with a screwdriver. There's a little like nub that you turn, and what I say is I just turn it basically all the way. I never remember which way. Maybe you guys have a little cheat to remember this, but I turn it all the way until it basically locks the pads against the hub so you can't spin it. And then from there, I back it down like 2 or 3 clicks. You'll know you're going the right way when it starts getting hard. If you go the wrong way, it just won't do anything, and then you just go back the other way. All right, so the hubs are now dialed with the drum brakes, but look at this. It still goes up a lot, and the reason for that is the slack in the cable. Now, unlike an S chassis, there's no adjustment to tension up the cable here, so we're gonna have to do that underneath the car. So this is a little deceiving because you have one of these cables on each side, so you would think that each one adjusts like each drum, but believe it or not, there's actually just a U that goes around here. So if I just shorten one of these, it will also shorten the other side and will just naturally center itself. So basically just on one of these, we need to remove all this slack. So if we get rid of the slack, that will make it so the handbrake starts engaging sooner versus it being pulled up all the way at the top.
Nice.
This nut is super corroded where it'll probably take me an hour to get all the slack out of this, so we're gonna accept good enough. I think the handbrake will still work. It'll just engage a little bit higher than I would prefer, but I don't want to take a chance at absolutely ruining this nut because it's already getting rounded off with how rusted it is, and then this becoming a much bigger deal than it currently is.
You got there.
I got a red sway bar.
Dang.
Pretty nice, right?
Yeah,
Little E-Bach action, dude.
E-Bach.
Fun
Not
fact,
freaking bad.
these cars share a lot of parts with IS300s. So in this case, that's an IS300 sway bar, IS300 end links. Everything should just bolt up. That's what I run on my car. I don't run the same bar, but the factory bar is a little small. This is nice and thick.
It's a big girl. Thick. I don't know how to put it up, so 1 sec.
So I don't know where the Rudnick found these, but these are all wrong. So can't use any of those. Luckily, I found a bag upstairs with my old Chaser front sway bar, which is just slightly smaller than what he got. And I think I'll be able to use my old mounts and old hardware to get it to fit up.
Dang, Adam, you really are a legend. I'm sorry. I really did try to come here prepared, and it's truly looking like a disaster.
Well, it's a good thing that both the cars you have, I have lots of parts for. So. But you got to replace these because these are probably a fun.
For sure, I got you. Good B-roll. That was the wrong size.
So you got to do a simple spring swap really fast. Coincidentally, this wasn't even tight, so I was able to just do it by hand. But you want to make sure before you take the top hat off one of these shocks that there's no preload on it, otherwise it could come flying at you. So I'll usually recommend knock these loose so you can just wiggle the spring. Then there's really nothing to worry about to be able to pull this guy off, disassemble. Remember the order that you have everything on. Guy off. He had a 16K spring on here. We're going up to a 24. Usually what I recommend for JZX is anywhere from like 24 to 28, depending on how crazy you want to get. So we'll put this on, put this back on. And I usually like to spin this down a little bit overkill just to make sure that I'm not fighting the spring when it comes to put that top nut back on. Yes, we could get crazy like we did with the rear of the car before about making sure that we have proper droop and compression, but We don't really have that much time to f around with that, and I'm not super concerned about it because it's not like the front. We're needing to have the maximum amount of travel. As long as we're not hitting the bump stops and everything's working as it should, we'll be all right.
Done. Done.
This was much easier than the other situation.
Really?
So next thing to set preload, a good rule of thumb is to snug your collar up until like you can't really tighten it anymore by hand. Then tighten up the bottom one. Usually you would have a spanner. And what I would say is tighten this one now and put about 1 spanner of preload on this guy. So if you had a spanner, you would keep spinning this, and then let's pretend the screwdriver's our spanner. We're like, all right, that's our preload. Just so you don't have the spring slapping around.
So pretty much every preload is almost the same.
Yeah.
You can get like, so here's the thing, you can go down this rabbit hole where like if you need more droop, then what you do is you add a helper spring. Or you can put preload on the spring and when you're fine tuning, but for what we're doing, the front, like we want it to be a rock because we want the rear to do everything. So it doesn't really matter in this case, and you're not paying me enough.
I have an Amex.
All right, next. All right, we need a new challenge since we had the 20,000 like challenge to drive the Chaser, which I'll let you do momentarily.
Okay.
What should I make the next one?
It's got to be something crazy, right?
Is it 4-rotor super crazy?
I don't even feel comfortable with that. It's just such a liability, you know? Like, I'm sure I can do it, and I'm sure it'll be fine, but like,
this one's loose by hand too.
that's good. I honestly pre-lubed everything for him.
All right, 30,000 likes in the next 24 hours, and I'll stick Rudnick in the 4-rotor Supra.
I don't even know if that's a good idea. I might just, like, cry in anxiety.
You'll be fine.
He says that. But
Yeah.
You're a good driver. You just drive cars.
I guess that's a good thing, right? Because if I can drive cars good, what can I do to a real car?
Drive it better.
Crash it?
We'll find out in the next video.
The foreshadow might go real bad.
It's not that I have a lot of faith in you. It's just that I don't care about the car.
Oh, so I'm not a good driver.
I'm just kidding.
Damn it. Dang, even these are like thicker too. That's crazy.
What's crazy that makes it stiffer.
Quick with it today.
He's quick with it. He's snappy. He's
Yeah.
on it. He's on his game today.
I slept good.
He did sleep good. He was jamming out until like 1 a.m.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, "You annoyed yet?" And I'm like, "No, he's actually a good guitarist."
Yeah,
you
he
know?
is.
It's not bad. I have to still play you my song.
You do. Mary Had a Little Lamb?
Mary Had a Little
All right,
Lamb.
50,000.
And I'll jam out.
I'm going to get no likes.
50,000 likes and I'll tune all of Adam's guitars.
No.
Yeah.
Don't touch my guitars. I'll kill you.
We'll make them nice and flat. Have I overused that joke yet?
You don't even explain. There's this like if you're a musician, there's like musician TikToks, reels, whatever you want to call them, and one of them is like, organizing my boyfriend's studio, and this goes in there, she unplugs all of his equipment, turns all the dials on every single piece of sound equipment to the center, turns all the knobs and all the tuners so they're all like flat and straight. If that, you don't do that.
50,000 likes. I'm gonna do that. I might not be allowed back at the compound, but 50K likes. He's gonna have a nightmare.
I've been letting Rudnick stay in my house even when I'm not there. And this is what he does to me.
50,000 likes is pretty cool. Pretty cool.
All right, shocks can go back in.
Okay, yes sir.
Your car's gonna be a little bit higher, so we might need to lower it, but
We'll figure that out.
It needs more stud?
No, you're good.
just want to see if we're gonna hit everything.
You're a stud.
Where's your lug nuts?
Thanks, dude.
No, I was talking to Adam.
You.
Where's your lug nuts? So I don't necessarily know why, because everything you have a rev limit at 8,000 RPM, but it's only going to 65.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, that's what I was saying, like, when we were just, like, kind of testing tuning it. Like I said, it was kind of last minute. But, like, it felt like the car didn't rev out as much as it did before.
Looking at it here, it looks extremely rich, like to the point where like maybe that's causing it to hit a wall. Freddie will be here later, so I might have him take a look because he'll be a little bit more familiar with this than I am. Something's definitely going on because the car should be revving higher than it is.
So it is revving at, what, 64?
What's weird is it almost seems like it's an issue with your coolant temp sensor that's causing it to act weird. So I'm gonna look into that.
Okay. We're putting our 1N link in, baby. Let's go. Yo, Grant, Mike's filming real quick for Adam's video. Can you just say what you just said?
Mike, Reed just called me and said, yo, tell Rudnick to bring that POS over and I'll fix it for him. So
What'd I tell you, dude?
Well, that would be perfect because we have Legends of Drift August 23rd, 22nd, 23rd. And
you're gonna have to battle Jimmy again or what, dude?
I'm going to battle all of you.
Alright, dude, I gotta go home and it's change my setup on my car after watching that video.
Yeah, you better get ready. I got an FD champ setting up my stuff.
Bye, Michael.
Bye, Grant.
Dang, Reed and Grant coming through. This is gonna be crazy. So Reed's gonna straighten out the rear end of the E36, and then it's gonna be my job to get home and try to figure out how to like kind of paint it to a way where it does look good, because the car is beat up and stuff, but she's my baby, you know, and we got to make her right and stuff, and I'm super excited, and unfortunately, no more dirt drifting.
More dirt drifting.
If you know, you know, you know.
Said 8,000 RPMs, extremely ignorant for a stock block.
Springs, everything.
Block.
Springs.
The block is stock. The connecting rod is like this big.
Well, the good
What
news
do
is
you recommend?
it wasn't hitting 8,000. It was only hitting 65. If me knowing Freddie, this being someone else's car and not mine because he lets me a little extra spicy, he would probably feel comfortable with this thing being 76 for me, maybe 74 for Rudnick.
72.
No, come on.
We
Yeah.
gotta do more than that.
72
Bro, I
is
spin my
8.
stock 1JZ to $8,000.
No, you don't. It's,
Yes, I do in Japan. It goes
it
to
makes
8.
200 horsepower. That's why.
Fair, valid.
By the time you're at 8, it's like valve floating, and it's just like ooh, the whole time.
What do we spin my yellow car to?
75.
No, we
75
definitely
sounds
more than that.
Yeah. Hold the tune right now.
getting
right.
serious.
So 73.
Let's just see what it looks like.
So, we're about to go test the car. We've got stiffer front springs, front sway bar, a working handbrake, alignment, and your dwell time was set too high. Okay. So hopefully your rev limiter's higher now. With the stock coils on the non-VVTi 1Js, if you run too much dwell time, it can create like a fake false limiter. So I think we go drive this because we've been working on it all day and I want to see what it does, and then I'll let you drive my chaser.
That actually makes sense because we changed the dwell timing because I told him I was going to do the R35 coil pack conversion. So we preset it. So when I did that, it was just going to be good to go.
Got it.
So that kind of makes sense, actually.
All right, let's go try it. Not rubbing.
I love how we still have so much in here.
Let's see if it revs all the way now. There we go.
Did you change the limiter?
No, it just has a limiter now. It wasn't hitting it before.
Gotcha.
So it still rubs a little bit on one side. I think we need to spend some time and set bump stops, which it doesn't technically have any, but we can make something.
Okay. So this shouldn't be a boat anymore.
Oh yeah, that should be way different.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited to feel the difference.
And it should have a lot less front grip.
Oh, it already feels different.
Handbrake works. Hell yeah, this feels like a JZX now.
That's nuts. There's like no body roll.
It's gonna be good.
That's insane.
I'm stoked to try this thing. The steering still feels pretty good too.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the alignment is, but
Okay.
are you ready?
Yes.
Send it.
Send it.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, that's the transformation right there. This thing rips, bro. Hell yeah, dude.
Let's go.
That's a car.
That was awesome.
This thing feels so good. The 36, dude, compete in this thing.
Wait, really?
It's good.
Dang. It's crazy what some springs, some alignment, and a sway bar can do.
That thing sounds nuts.
Bro, this thing hard, dude. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
This thing is fun.
You like it?
Yeah, honestly, I think it feels better than mine.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not in love with how my car drives. This thing, dude.
So it went from the worst drift car ever to he thinks it's better than his chaser.
Accurate.
That's crazy.
My power is definitely better. Non-VVTI is for the birds.
He's doing that stare. That uncomfortable stare. Stop, dude. Oh my God, that's tight.
I mean, you still gotta flick it.
Yeah, of course.
Like, it's not gonna lock up in a straight line, but it works. It does the thing.
But like, dude, it's so tight now, it's insane.
Hell yeah, dude. Just how we like it.
Shit, ready?
Hell yeah. Woo! You're picking up a wheel, dog. Yeah, you know, the tires are a little bit hotter. What do you think? Do you notice a difference?
Oh, huge difference.
You like it?
It's crazy because before it almost felt like it was rolling over. But like this feels like planted.
It's good.
It's really good. I actually with it. You want another lap?
Sure. I like the way you drive this car better than the E36.
You think so?
You kind of drive the E36 like a little
You think?
Yeah, you're like pedaling and stuff. This car you drive good.
I feel like I drive turbo cars different because you have to be like more aggressive. I think I'm a little more passive when it comes to LS cars. I don't know why that is. This car just feels like it just has like unlimited grip. It's insane.
I really don't like that you don't have a temp gauge.
Oh, the ECU knows what's up.
It's probably pretty hot.
It will put into limp mode if it is. It's okay.
All right, limp mode? Yeah, because it's hot. I told you, bro. How did I know that? That's crazy. That's crazy that I knew that it was hot.
I don't even know. I'm lost for words. I can't say anything.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you're picking up a wheel leaving the drop. I don't know if you could feel it.
Yeah, I did feel it. I heard you scream at it too. I can't get over that I drive the E36 like a bitch though. That did hurt.
Let's do it. Yep. Yeah, because you got it hot again, sir.
You know what's really messed up? I hear it acting up, and I'm like, I'm having too much fun.
I could tell. And that's how you kill a motor, Chris.
I had to do the LZ redemption run.
All right, look. Bring it over by the shop. There's a hose. You'll hose down the radiator, let it cool off for a little bit. I'll pull my chaser out and we could drive. We'll like do some laps together. You could drive my chaser, see what you think.
Okay.
It's a little spicy, huh?
A little spicy.
Just slightly.
He doesn't have a temp gauge. He goes, oh, I know it's hot when the ECU starts cutting my rev limiter. The car's night and day.
Yeah.
It's a crazy transformation. While he's cooling it down, I'm going to pull the yellow chaser out. I'm going to have him drive that just so he kind of knows what it would feel like if he had VVTi. But like, I think this car's suspension now feels almost as good as that one.
Same.
So it's a little bit stiffer in the rear, which interestingly enough, I think because it's higher, it's got a little bit more anti-squat. So it actually feels like this car is more forward than my chaser.
Huh, okay.
It's fast.
Yeah.
It's good.
It looks night and day from the outside too.
So one thing I noticed with Redneck's car is how much more grip it has in terms of forward and anti-squat. So looking at that arm angle, it's pretty level. And then when I look at my car, which I had a feeling was too low, you can see my arm angle is a little bit upward, even more noticeable when you look at this side. So I think I need to raise my car or do some sort of drop knuckle if they even exist in order to get my car to feel better suspension-wise like Redneck's car. Because the problem is when arm angles are all wrong, you lose the anti-squat. And when you get on the gas, instead of it pushing the wheel down into the ground, it's just like losing that force and it gets sucked up into the chassis, so you don't get that grip going forward.
I just find it so funny that I had the worst drift car and now he's looking at his car and trying to make it better than mine again.
All right, I'm gonna drive this car like I'm trying to impress you.
Okay, ooh, you want to impress me.
That's either gonna go really good or really bad.
I'm all for either way. right there, my friend.
Yeah, I drove a little too hard.
Yeah. It's funny, like when you drive harder, you almost do worse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like your car better.
Dang. Who would have thought 2025 Adam LZ is jealous of my car?
Your car feels faster.
I'll trade you.
And I'd have to raise my car. That's the bottom line.
How about this? Let's
I
trade
hate that.
right now.
No.
Come on. Don't even think about it. Just shake my hand.
Because you're gonna say, bro, your car sucks.
Just
dude.
shake my hand, bro. Like, we got this.
No trade. You drive it, but be careful because it might spin you out.
Really?
It just spun me out, dog.
You were driving 10 10s, 10
right,
12s.
whatever.
12 10s.
Try it.
Okay.
Don't crash my car. Be careful. Seriously.
Don't make me all nervous before
No, I'm
I
just
go
saying,
out.
don't flick my hard because it doesn't self-steer like yours.
Why you gotta like say all this, dude?
Because I don't want you to go send
I'm
me
in like
there,
a good mood and you're like, yo, don't it up, like for real. Like, don't be an asshole.
I don't even want to try to tandem with you because you're just gonna roll me.
I've never seen crank 'em.
What?
Adam, but like crank 'em, you know, you crank 'em.
Oh. That was almost as funny as the guitar joke.
It actually doesn't have any self-steer.
Dude, I did the same thing in the same spot.
Yeah, and I called you a judge.
I know, you called me because I missed the line. You have to be so patient with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to drive it a little slower.
I'm gonna write down your front alignment settings that I just did and copy them to my car.
You realize our front alignment settings, you were just under the car, you're like, I don't even know the alignment, but this is good.
Yeah, it works great. Faster in your car.
Yo, wait, hold on. This is the worst car I've ever driven.
Shut the f up. You got adjustable tension rods in your car. I don't, so maybe that's why.
I can't believe this is an LZ build.
I'm gonna hit you.
I'm gonna go now. Self-steer, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
So your car feels a lot faster to me, like grip-wise, because we're on the same Accelera 265, 200 treadwear tire, available on TireStreets.com. Use my code AdamLZ.
Who do you like?
AdamLZ. Save a bunch of money, get yourself a pair, but your car's more mechanical grip, so it feels faster.
Yeah.
Do you notice the VVTi though, like not having a clutch kick as much coming out of the hole?
For sure, like over there?
Yeah.
100%.
Do you know what turbo you have?
G30.
660?
Yes.
So we have the same turbo, just VVTi, non-VVTi.
That's a pretty big difference, but I will say, we haven't tuned the car yet, you know? This is good. I don't need to do any more. I think it's good though. I mean, it's kind of the worst car I've ever driven, but like overall, it's okay.
All right, you know what we gotta do now?
What do we gotta do?
We gotta do some tandem.
Oh boy.
Are you ready?
I'm nervous for it.
Nah, you'll be fine.
Okay.
I've successfully made Rudnick's car better than my own.
Which is insane. The fact that I have one better car than LZ is nuts. Not better looking, better driving.
In some ways.
Yeah.
My power band compared to yours.
It does, but let me get off the dyno and Saturday, I'm sure it'll feel the same.
You have no VVTi, it will never feel the same.
It's got cams and stuff, so.
So do I.
It's got cams. It's gonna be fine.
The only way to properly do more after that is to tandem together, of course. So I think we've established that I have the harder car to drive, so Rudnick has no excuse but to beat my door.
Okay, you are such a loser, dude.
I'm jacking you up right now, dude.
No, you're like, he's got no excuse, so if he sucks, he sucks.
Go eat a rotisserie chicken.
I might. You off, friend? I'm sweaty and gross.
something on his car.
Yeah.
I don't know what, but I think I'm gonna clock out for the day.
Yeah, we did a lot.
I think in previous videos I would say, you want to put it back on the lift, we'll get it right for him. I don't know about this one. I'll let him put it back on the lift and I'll look at it after I have a nice ice cold glass of water.
Yeah, we need that.
All right guys, we're gonna close the video out here. Make sure that you get this video to 30,000 likes. I'll let Rudnick drive the 4-wheeler Supra and hopefully he doesn't do whatever he did to this thing.
You feel it, right?
Something's been
Dude, I entered and the wheel was like, I think it was getting worse like every single lap that we
Did you
did.
crash or no?
No, I went super deep on the Nico, but like that doesn't hurt the front end.
I'll have you put it on the lift and I'll help you look at it. I have spare parts, so like we could probably get it right.
You felt it though, right?
I mean, I didn't, yeah, something's not right.
Dude, hell yeah.
Damn.
All right, Sharks can go back in.
Okay, yes sir.
Your car's gonna be a little bit higher, so we might need to lower it.
We'll figure that out.
8,000 RPMs, extremely ignorant. Stock block.
Springs, everything.
Block.
Springs.
The block. Stop. The connecting rod is like this big.